Mendenall here, and today we're going to read All Kinds of Families. It's by Mary Ann Horman, and it's illustrated by Mark Potavant. That'll be our first story, followed by, which is fiction, followed by a non-fiction book called Good for You. All kinds of families. Families, all kinds of families. Families are people and animals too, but all sorts of other things fit into families. Look all around and you'll see that they do. Oh, those things are all round. Oh, these are all letters. Interesting. A knife and a fork and a spoon are a family. The stars and the sun and the moon are a family. The socks in the drawer and the rocks on the shore and the blocks on the floor, they can all become families. Bottle caps, ginger snaps, buttons, or rings, you can make families from all sorts of things. I bet you guys can do this at home, you know? Yeah. As soon as you're born, you're part of the family. As soon as you're born, you're a daughter or son. As soon as you're born, your family gets bigger. As soon as you're born, it is bigger by one. Eggs in a carton can seem like a family. So can a loaf with its slices of bread, celery stalks, or a big bunch of carrots. They sleep in the fridge with a drawer for a bed. What other things can you find to make families? Pennies and card decks and marbles and jacks, ribbons and bobby pins, hair clips and thimbles, pencils and rulers and crayons and tacks. Bottle caps, ginger snaps, buttons, or rings, you can make families from all sorts of things. Clams in the sea make a calamity family. Lambs in the field make a lamely family. Jams in their jars make a jamily family. And yams in the cupboard make a yamily family. There's the yams. Out in the yard, you'll find dry twigs and branches, horse chestnuts, barberries, acorns, and cones. Down at the beach, you'll find pebbles and seashells, soft-colored beach grass, and the ocean-smooth stones. So many things to collect. A saucer and a cup can be brother and sister. A comb and a brush can be husband and wife. A plate and a bowl can be Mrs. and Mr. And so can the spoon or the fork or the knife. Wow. Looks like they're having a fan time there. Your hand is a family of fingers. Your foot is a family of toes. And as you get older, each family gets older. And as you keep growing, each family grows. Bottle caps, ginger snaps, buttons, or rings. You can make families from all sorts of things. This book sure seems to rhyme, doesn't it? It has a rhythm to it. If you are the first baby born to your mother's mother, because you are here. If you are the first baby born to your father's a father, because you appear. If you are the second one born in your family, someone is a brother, because you arrive. Or someone's a sister, and you are a sister, or brother the moment that you are alive. You can make families from clay or from Play-Doh. You can make families from mud or from snow. You can make families from paper or cardboard. Make them from sticks or balloons that you blow. Wow, creative. Spools are a family, and tools are a family, and chalks for the blackboard at school are a family. 6 slices of cheese, or a pod full of peas, or a key ring with keys. They can all become families. Bottle caps, ginger snaps, buttons, or rings. You can make families from all sorts of things. Ooh, I see letters. My You might say that numbers belong in a family, or alphabet letters, or notes in a scale, the colors in rainbows, the words in a language, the keys of a piano, or stamps for the mail. True that. Inside or outside, in summer or winter, you can find families for so many games, families to play with, spend most of the day with, telling them stories and giving them names. Bottle caps, ginger snaps, buttons, or rings. You can make families from all sorts of things. Wow, that all looks like a leafy family there. Make-believe families and families of people. Families of people from long, long ago. Families like stepping stones crossing the water, leading to now and the families you know. Wow, look at that illustration. Everyone comes from a number of families. When you look backward, it looks like a tree. People from families make other new families. The more you go back, the more people you see. Play families, real families, all kinds of families. Think of the families, the ones that you're from. Someday you'll grow up and you'll have a new family, and you'll be the family of families to come. Well, that was a neat story. So here is our nonfiction for today. It's called Good for You. And I know that food plate because this shows how much of which kind of food we should have with every meal, right? And notice that breads, the brown one is normal size, fruit a little bit smaller, vegetables is the biggest, right? Helps your body grow, and there's your protein and your dairy. What does a healthful meal look like? Look at the food groups on the food plate. They are part of a healthful diet. Let's learn about these food groups. Good idea. Fruits, vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are full of vitamins. They give you energy too. The food plate shows that we should eat more vegetables. Yep, see? It's the biggest, the green one. Grains have fiber, minerals, and vitamins. Bread, cereal, rice, and pasta are grains. And here's our word, grains. Oh, yeah. Protein, dairy. Protein helps to build bones and muscles. Eggs, meat, and fish have protein. Beans and nuts have lots of protein too. Some dairy foods are good for you. Milk and yogurt have calcium. Calcium is good for your bones. Choose your meals from these food groups. These foods are good for you. And notice there was nothing like junk food, chips, or cookies on there, because that you just was have a little bit, right? All right, thank you for joining me today. See you next time.